Garbage, where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Mine. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance, you see boy. The devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 or 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen it.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, it is the season opener of the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League. It is the Super Late Models National Series. Tonight we come to you live from Rossburg, Ohio. Two servers on the program right now, server number 1 and server number 2. We are covering server number 1. Qualifying results on your screen. Jesse Wall goes quick time with a 15.572. Blake Majula second quick. Trevor Mattingly third. Dylan Yeager fourth. Trevor Fitz in fifth. And Ryan Underwood will round out your top 3. We are looking at just 3 heat races on the program. However, they are going to be stacked heat races. Let's take a look at heat race number 1 with your 14 cars on the racetrack. Jesse Wall, the man that will start from position number 1 to his outside for Team Victory Lane Racing. It's the 48 of Dylan Yeager, position number 2. Rolling off from position number 3 for D1RT Racing, it's the 71 machine of Cole Cabray to his outside. Dusty Ladner lines up at a position number 4. Randall Carter, the 37 for Team Victory Lane Racing, will start from position number 5. Austin Carr out of 6. We go back to Drew Hopkins Racing's Chase Hardy at a position number 7. Daniel Powell will pilot the 32 machine from position number 8. Jeff Helton will start the 6 machine from position number 9. Rolling off in the 10th position, that is Bobby Mattingly in caliber 03. Matt George in the Hood Up Motorsports 23 machine will roll off at a position number 11. Joseph Lavallee for Lavallee Motorsports, the 78, will start position number 12. Scooter Black lines up at a position number 13 for D1RT Racing, and Devin Nelson will roll off out of position number 14. Out of the 14 cars, 12 drivers made the call. Bobby Mattingly, Devin Nelson, they did not make tonight's call for heat race number 1. Again, welcome everybody in to Facebook and YouTube. We're live across both channels. And we certainly look forward to a fantastic showing for the super late models. Top 4 directly from the heat races move into your prelim main event for server number 1. And then, of course, we'll take the top 12 from the main event. They will automatically transfer to the main event. I'm pretty sure, in fact, it's top 10 from each, with the top 2 fastest qualifiers who did not make the heat racing action. Nonetheless, we'll still have 24 cars for the main event. Green flag is out, we're underway. Jesse Wall, Dylan Yeager, Cole Cabray, side by side. Yeager, he's got the advantage down into turn number 3. Randall Carter, the 37 machine. Running back in position number 4, but here comes Yeager, closing in on Jesse Wall. Yeager rides the cushion through turn number 1 and 2. Cabray's got some issues, or got some company now, with Randall Carter through turns 3 and 4. Jesse Wall continues to lead the way. Carter and Cabray. Cabray to the top side. Carter down through the middle of the racetrack. Cabray rides the cushion through 1 and 2. He's got to run down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. They'll bang door panels. Carter and Cabray contact. Cabray comes off second best. Not going to take that one. Lying down is Cole Cabray. Meanwhile, Austin Carr moves up into position 5. Gets by Chase Hardy. Chase Hardy outside the top 5 right now, but here comes Cabray. Slide job on Carter, and simultaneously goes Chase Hardy on Austin Carr. Chase Cabray back to position number 3. Hardy to the inside on Cabray. Cabray on the cushion. Carter right through the middle. Oh boy, what a battle this is for positions 3, 4, and 5. Cabray will shut the door. 5 down and 5 to run. Jesse Wall, your race leader. Now got some company, because we got 3 wide for positions 3, 4, and 5. We're going to challenge on for the race lead. Where do you look? They spread themselves out. Wall and Yeager battle on for the lead. Cabray holds off Carter down the front straight away into turn number 1. Here comes Yeager. Slide job into turn number 1 and 2. Wall back to the inside. Good racing for your number 1 and 2 positions right now. 7 down this time by 3 circuits remaining around the virtual Eldora Speedway in Rossburg, Ohio. At the line to the naked eye, I'm going to give that one to Jesse Wall. Dylan Yeager back to the cushion in turns 1 and 2. He'll go to the cushion in 3. Jesse Wall back to the middle of the racetrack. Dylan Yeager will lead with 2 to run. Cabray still holding on to position number 3. Then you go back to Randall Carter in 4, followed by Chase Hardy rounding out your top 5. But again, 4 is the magic number here. Dylan Yeager, he's got it all at the moment. Carter once again trying the inside line there on Cole Cabray. White flag is out, 1 to run for your race leader down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Dylan Yeager will be victorious in heat race number 1. Second to go to Jesse Wall. Third at the line is going to be Cole Cabray ahead of Randall Carter in 4th. Daniel Powell closes up there in 5th position. What a way to kick off the Super Late Model National Series Heat Race number 1. Your results on screen now. We've got a good bunch of cars in heat number 2. But heat number 1 results, Dylan Yeager gets the win. Second will be Jesse Wall. Cole Cabray 3rd. Randall Carter in 4th. Followed by Daniel Powell. Rounds out the top 5. Austin Carr, Chase Hardy, Dusty Ladner, Jeff Helton, Joseph Lavallee, Scooter Black, Matt George, and Bobby Mattingly, along with Devin Nelson, who did not make the call. Heat number 1 is complete. Heat number 2 is about to make their way onto the racetrack. Blake Majulis will start from position at number 1. He's outside with a 28 of Trevor Fitz, position number 2. Position number 3, we'll see Hunter Heck line up alongside Jacob Fields out of position number 4. Position number 5 will be Alex McCullum, and Larry Toonzan lines up in the Hood Up Motorsports 38 machine from position at number 6. Ethan Sprague will line up inside your 4th row out of position number 7. He's outside the Sub-Zero 89 machine of Eric York will start 8th. Exotic Racing's Gavin Eddy lines up at a position number 9, and Chance Car will roll off out of position at number 10. Alex Good will start position at number 11. Tyler Schaefer lines up at a position 12. Cameron Cormier lines up at a position number 13, along with Damien Powell lining up out of position number 14. Heat number 2. Getting set to take to the racetrack right now. Green flag is out. We are underway. Three wide. Down the back straightaway. Jacob Fields on the outside. Trevor Fitz on the middle, in the middle of the racetrack. And Hunter Heck rolls the bottom of the racetrack. Three wide again for positions 2, 3, and 4. Townsend and McCullum as well right there along with Ethan Sprague. Fitz to the outside. Hunter Heck just losing to back there into position number 4. The magic number in the heat races is going to be 4. In fact, it'll be 4 in the consolation races as well. So we'll take a total of 24 drivers in the prelim main event. McCullum looking to the middle of the racetrack. Slides to the cushion. Hunter Heck tries to dive it down low into turn number 3 and 4. What a battle this is for positions 3, 4, and 5 as McCullum gets around the outside of Hunter Heck, but he eats every part of the concrete wall down the back straightaway. Trying to knock the fence down. It does not move Alex McCullum. We are 4 laps in. Blake Majulis leads from Jacob Fields. Half a second to Jacob Fields. Halfway home this time by, and Mr. Moneybags himself, Blake Majulis. Looking to start on the outside of the front row along with Dylan Yeager in prelim feature. Again, don't forget, after this, after the prelim feature, we'll play some ads. We'll stay live right here on UltimateDirtTV. And we'll come back with the main event server. Townsend in the 38 machine. Puts the move there on Chance Carr. But Chance Carr works back to the inside. This is a battle for positions 6 and 7 on the racetrack. Go back through the field and everybody is pretty much spread themselves out single file as we come to 2 laps left to run. Jacob Fields closing in slowly but surely, but time will run out for the 007 machine. You can see to the right of your screen. 3.5 tenths of a second for Jacob Fields to close in on Blake Majulis. The white flag is out. 1 to run. Majulis and Fields go to the cushion. Damien Powell just staying there to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll succumb to being put a lap down into 3 out of 4. Checkered flag is out. Blake Majulis will start position number 2. He just edges out Jacob Fields in second. Third will go to Trevor Fitz, and Alex McCullum going to transfer directly to the prelim main event, which will be, I'm pretty sure, will be 20 laps in distance. But there is heat number 2 completed in the books. Let's take a look at those official results for you right now. Blake Majulis gets the win ahead of Jacob Fields. Trevor Fitz in third. Alex McCullum fourth. Ethan Sprague fifth. Chance Carr, Larry Townsend, Eric York, Tyler Schaefer, Gavin Eddy, Alex Good, Damien Powell, Hunter Heck, and Cameron Cormier. Or Cormier. Heat number 3, your third and final heat race of the night, I do believe. Yes, it is. 10 laps will be the distance. And it will be Trevor Mattingly to start from position number 1. Ryan Underwood in the Victory Lane Racing 46 machine will start position number 2. Brandon Holtmeyer lines up at a position number 3. Position 4 will see Jay Place will line up in row 2. Row 3 will be Tanner Tomasi alongside Brent Carter for Team Victory Lane Racing in the 69 machine from position number 6. Jonathan Barham will part the 54 from position number 7. Nick Palm for Ace Esports in the Ace Motorsports, in the 02 starts 8. Travis Gardner lines up at a position at number 9. Position 10 will be Sheldon Oberly. Scott Bittinger will start alongside his teammate for Team Outlaw Motorsports in the 069 at a position at number 11. Sean Judson pilots the 19 machine from position at number 12. And you go back to Connor Hazel in the Pro Rev Esports number 27 machine. Lines up from position number 13. Our last heat race for the prelim. This is server number 1. Again, we've got simultaneous servers up. There was over 120 drivers registered for the super late models. Here we go. Green flag is out. Then Trevor Mattingly will lead us off out of turn 4 into 1. Underwood got some pressure from Holtmeyer down to the inside, but here comes Jay Plays working to the outside. Brent Carter and the Victory Lane Racing guys. They all roll the cushion. 3, 1 and 2. 3 wide for positions 3, 4 and 5. Oh yeah, you know it's on like Donkey Kong early on in tonight's heat racing action. Big slide job there by Ryan Underwood for the race lead. Mattingly now turns it back to the inside. Here comes Jay Plays. Gonna go for the daily double. No! He thinks better of it. Slide job and we are yellow. Oh boy. What a start to heat race number 3. Alright, so caution flag number 1 out here at the virtual Eldora Speedway. Get 2 simultaneous servers going up at the same time. Trevor Mattingly, your race leader from Ryan Underwood. Jay Place 2nd. Brandon Holtmeyer 3rd. Brent Carter 4th. Tanner Tomasi. Brent Carter 5th. Tanner Tomasi in 6th. Nick Baum back to the pits, and I dare say he would have been deemed at fault as to why the caution flag is out. We're back underway. Jay Place trying to slide it to the middle of the racetrack. Mattingly and Underwood drive back around the outside of the 16 machine. Here comes Underwood. Big dive bomb down into 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Brent Carter, Jay Place and Brandon Holtmeyer, they battle for positions 3, 4 and 5. And again, the magic number right now in heat racing competition will be 4. Ryan Underwood, your race leader. Holtmeyer trying to come back on the inside of Tanner Tomasi. As Tomasi in the 09 machine drives to the outside. They go side by side for positions 4, 5 and 6 right now as Brent Carter got some company right now because Tomasi slide job there for positions number 4. Brent Carter back to the inside. Tomasi's got the advantage, but here comes Carter with a big slide job into 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Jay Place has gotten by Trevor Mattingly for position number 2, but Mattingly dives back to the inside. Big Hail Mary's been thrown. You would think that we're sitting on 4th and 25 at the moment, but right now we're still only 1st and 10. And the Hail Marys are being thrown like you wouldn't believe. Place Mattingly back to the inside. Mattingly once again with a big slide jump into turn number 1 and 2. To the cushion he goes. Place back down through the middle of the racetrack. Finds the moisture down into turn number 3. There's not a whole lot of moisture left on the entry into the turns. Mattingly taps the wall with the right rear quarter pedal. And now tries to come back after Jay Place into turn number 1 and 2. Place has got the advantage, but here comes Trevor Mattingly. Mattingly this time is going to eat every part of the cushion on the entry into turn number 3. And that just slowed him up just a little bit. Meanwhile, Tanner Tomasi around the outside on Sheldon Oberly and Brent Carter. Brent Carter with a move there in 1 and 2 on Oberly. Oberly has had to come from position 10. He's up to 5th. Looking for a good starting spot in tonight's B main will be Sheldon Oberly. Meanwhile, your race leader is out in turn number 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Ryan Underwood into turn number 3. Champion flag is out. He's going to the bottom side, seeing what's down there. He will win heat number 3. Second will go to Jay Place. Third will be Trevor Mattingly. Tanner Tomasi home in 4th. 5th, there's going to be Sheldon Oberly. Good drive there by Sheldon Oberly to come from 10th up to position number 5. But that is heat race number 3 complete. Let's take a look at those official results right now. Heat 3 results on screen. Underwood, Place, Mattingly and Tomasi going to the prelim. Oberly, Carter, Holtmeyer, Byram, Gardner, Bittinger, Judson, Hazel and Bum. They'll all find themselves in B-Main competition. And we are set for B-Main competition right now. 12 laps to distance. And we will take the top 7 from this one. Let's take a look at who starts where. Daniel Powell will roll off from position number 1. Sheldon Oberly will start position number 2. Chance Carr will start from your 3rd starting position. Chase Hardy will start 4th. Brandon Holtmeyer lines up out of position number 5. To his outside, Eric York will line up out of position number 6. Jeff Helton will start position number 7. Travis Gardner out of position number 8. Gavin Eddy out of position number 9. Position number 10 will be Scooter Black. Position number 11 we see Sean Judson alongside Damien Powell out of position number 12. Bobby Mattingly out of position 13 and Nick Barb rolls off out of position number 14. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to show that. This time by the green will fly. We have a total of 75 cars across the 2 servers. So well done to the Super Late Model drivers that came out. Green flag is out. Now Sheldon Oberly into the wall in turns number 1 and 2. But again, this is B-Main number 1. 12 laps is the distance. Everybody fighting for the top 7. If you're not in the top 7, well, we'll see you back next week. 3 wide for the minor placings. There's a 2 with Chance Carr. Rolls around the outside there on Chase out of it. Hardy works back to the low side down into turn number 3. Here at the Eldora Speedway. Hardy keeping the moisture down through turns 3 and 4. Keeping those wheels 30 machine of Brandon Holtmeyer as well, trying to follow suit. We've got a couple of different lines developing right now for the super late models. Here at Eldora, your leader is Daniel Powell. Here comes Chance Carr, Sheldon Oberly. They close in on your race leader. 3 down, 9 to run. Here comes Carr in the 2 machine. Carr pulls alongside Powell, looking to take over the race lead in turns number 3 and 4. Side by side, 2 by 2. We go for the first 4, make that first 6 positions. And Chance Carr will lead lap number 4. We start lap 5 of 12. Carr rolls the cushion again. Keep an eye on Sheldon Oberly. And also that's Eric York in the 89 machine. He's rolling the top as well. You've got a top, you've got a bottom, and you've got a middle groove here at Eldora. Some phenomenal racing here to open up season number 14 of the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League. Powell right through the middle of the racetrack in 3 and 4, but there goes Sheldon Oberly to the outside, and Sheldon Oberly rockets up into position number 2, and now coming after your race leader. He's got a run now on Chance Carr. Does he dive it down low? Yes, he does. Chance Carr got a little loose and tried to throw the block there into turn number 3. Oberly takes over the race lead. 2 wide, 2 by 2 right now. As here comes Chase Hardy on the 32. 3 wide for the lead. Chase Hardy looking to go from 0 to hero right now. He'll take over position number 2. Chance Carr back to 3rd. Carr slides up in front of Powell. Powell turns it back underneath him. Your race leader, Sheldon Oberly. 8 down and 4 to run. 3 wide for the minor placings right now. Eric York rolls the middle of the racetrack on that Sub-Zero number 89 machine. Gardner and Brandon Holtmeyer. Oh, look out. Powell's got some problems. Brandon Holtmeyer down the bottom of the racetrack. The 3 machine. Who's in that one? Bobby Mattingly. Not sure whether he hit the wall there, but he just threw that in like there was no tomorrow. Oh, look out. York gets in contact with Daniel Powell. Travis Gardner, Nick Bob says thank you very much. And now Daniel Powell, who goes from the race lead early on in the main in this B main, he's now on the outside looking in with just 2 laps remaining. Travis Gardner, the 37, the black and yellow machine, has got that final transfer position. Daniel Powell doing everything in his power to take that one away. Meanwhile, Sheldon Oberly, boy oh boy, he has got this 105 machine on an absolute rail down through turns 1 and 2. We are off into turns 3 and 4, and the checkered flag will fly. Sheldon Oberly victorious in B-Main number 1. Second at the line between Chance Carr and Chase Hardy. That was tight like a tiger. Holtmeyer third, Holtmeyer fourth, Barham fifth, York followed by Travis Gardner unofficially. Those top 7 drivers, let's find out who finishes where. Sheldon Oberly wins from Chance Carr in second. Chase Hardy third, Brendan Holtmeyer fourth, Nick Barham in fifth, Eric York sixth, and Travis Gardner in seventh. Unfortunately, 8th on back. Well, round number 1 for them guys in the Miller Family Trucking Super Late Models. They are done. Oh, hello. So let's take a look at your starting grid for the final B-Main. And let's go. How about we go the first 2 rows? Ethan Sprague will line up alongside Austin Carr in row 1. Row 2 going to be Brent Carter and Larry Townsend. Row 3, Dusty Ladner alongside Jonathan Barham. Row 4, Tyler Schaefer starts up alongside Joseph LaValle. Row 5, we'll see Scott Bittinger for Team Outlaw Motorsports alongside Alex Good. Matt George in the Hood Up Motorsports entry will start alongside ProRev Esports. Connor Hazel in row 6, 11 and 12. Hunter Heck will start up alongside Devin Nelson and Cameron Cormier, or Camille. Will roll off out of position number 15. In fact, he will start position 13 as Hunter Heck and Devin Nelson will not make the call for tonight's B-Main. The final chance to get into the prelim main event. If you're not inside the top 7, well, your night will be done. Your round number 1 will be done. Here we go. Pace truck is off, and we are set for 12 laps the journey. Around the big half a mile, the high banks of Eldora. Green flag is out. Ethan Sprague, your race leader. Here comes Austin Carr and Brent Carter. 3 wide for the race lead. Carter rolling the bottom of the racetrack. Austin Carr rolls mid-track, and Ethan Sprague to the outside. Oh boy, that was tight to call between Carter and Austin Carr. Carr slides up. Sprague comes back through the middle. Keep an eye on Townsend in that 38 machine. What does he have? Does he have anything for your race leads? We'll find out. Ethan Sprague just going back just a little bit there, rolling the cushion through 3 and 4 as we head up into turn number 1 and 2. And yellow is out, B-Main number 2. And this is going to be Scott Bittinger here in the Team Outlaw Motorsports number 69 machine. Oh, there was some contact there with the car coming up on the inside. I believe that might have been the 54 of Jonathan Byram. And that's why we come under the yellow flag conditions here at Eldora. And a big thank you to, of course, the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League. We'll hopefully have Alex Robinson and Matt Bailey on the call for the final race of the night. Again, Matt Bailey and Alex Robinson are off in server number 2. And in fact, I'll be able to tell you that by looking at that, they are in B-Main competition as well. Ben Countermarsh is their leader. So again, just keeping an eye on the second server. This is about where I need a 5th screen. Ben Countermarsh, Austin Hunter, Jordan Lawson, Bo Krebs, Dylan Ayler, Nathan Culpepper, Powell Johnson, Gray Robinson, Jimmy Robinson it is, Josh Oliver, Hagen Sorensen out of the event. So, again, we'll hope to have Alex and Matty Bailey on the call for the final main event of the night. Should be probably in about 40 half an hour, 40 minutes time, I hope. But again, we're going to stay live right here on UltimateDirtTV. Green flag is out. Brent Carter, Austin Carr Lead us back underway down into turn number 1 and 2. Carter goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Car 3/4 of the way up now. Slides to the cushion on the exit down the back straightaway. Keep an eye on Ethan Spray getting a little tight there on the cushion. The magic number once again is position number 7. And right now that belongs to Joseph LaValle. But the battle is on for the race lead again. Austin Carr this time drives around the outside and Brent Carter, Sprague and Townsend. Townsend in the 38 machine. Then you go back to Dusty Ladner in 5th position. Followed by Tyler Schaefer, Matt George and Joseph LaValle. George in the 78 machine on the bottom side of the racetrack. George to the outside for Hood Up Motorsports in the 23. Completes the pass down into turn number 3. George for Hood Up Motorsports. He's got position number 7, but hasn't got it all too easy at the moment because he's really got some company. And there is Matt George upside down. Joseph LaValle continuing on. And these drivers have gotten some beaten up race cars. Cameron Cormier in the 2 machine. He is 1 spot out of a transfer at the moment. We go back and take a look at Townsend and Dusty Ladner battling it out for positions number 4 and 5. Make it 9 complete this time by for your race leader of Austin Carr. Brent Carter into the wall in turns 3 and 4, right in the middle of that turn. That's one thing that these drivers have to be careful of. If they jump that cushion, there is literally centimeters from the mistake of the cushion and the wall, and it can be very, very unforgiving at the same stage. 2 laps to run for your race leader of Austin Carr in car number 32. Brent Carter rides in 2nd position. Biggest mover through the field so far, Cameron Cormier in the 42 machine, or the 2 on the screw, 2 on his car, 42 on the timing tower. He has gone from what was 13th, although started as 15th, but we had 2 cars, Hunter Heck and Devin Nelson, who did not make the call. Up to, he is now in position number 8. Checkered flag is out. Your final B-main competition is done. Austin Carr will get the win ahead of Brent Carter in 2nd. 3rd at the line is going to be Ethan Sprague. 4th we'll see Dusty Ladner, Larry Townsend, Tyler Schaefer and Joseph LaValle. We have a 1-minute warm-up session. So we're not even going to take a break. There's not even enough time to take a break as these drivers come out onto the racetrack and what is already a slick track from top to bottom. B-main number 2 is complete. Austin Carr gets the win ahead of Brent Carter in 2nd. Ethan Sprague in 3rd. Dusty Ladner in 4th. Larry Townsend in 5th. Tyler Schaefer 6th. And Joseph LaValle getting the 7th and the final transfer position. Cameron Cormier, Scott Bittinger, Alex Good, Matt George, Jonathan Byram and Connor Hazel, your 13 drivers to contest the 2nd B-main, will find themselves packing up and getting ready to travel to round number 2 next week. And I have no idea where we are next week, but I can tell you in about 5 seconds time where we go to. I want to say that we are going to Volusia next week, so that should be a good showing for both the ABR Setup Shop 360 Sprint Cars and Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League Super Late Models. Trackside, your starting grid. Tyler Schaefer will start position number 24. Eric York will start position number 23. 22nd starter will be Larry Townsend. Position number 21 will be Nick Baum. Position number 20 will see Dusty Ladden line up alongside him on his inside. Brandon Holtmeyer out of position number 19. Position number 18 is Ethan Sprague and Chase Hardy will line up at a position number 17. Position number 16 for Victory Lane Racing, it's Brent Carter. Position number 15 is Chance Carr. Position number 14, Austin Carr, and on his inside, the 13th starter will be Sheldon Oberlin. And the drivers that transferred directly from the heat races, Tanner Tomasi lines up out of position number 12, Alex McCullum, position number 11. Randall Carter for Team Victory Lane Racing out of position number 10, Trevor Mattingly out of position number 9. Trevor Fitz for D1RT Racing will start 8th. He's inside. Teammate for D1RT Racing is Kyle Cabray, position number 7. J Place for Victory Lane Racing pilots a 16 machine from position number 6. Jacob Fields, the 007 machine, will start position number 5. Jesse Wall will start out of position number 4. Ryan Underwood for Victory Lane Racing will start 3rd. Blake Majulis in the 127 machine will start position number 2. And your pole sitter for tonight's prelim main event for Team Victory Lane Racing, he pilots car number 48, that is Dylan Yeager. So this time by, we are green out of turn number 4 off the leader. Dylan Yeager, Blake Majulis, Ryan Underwood, and Jesse Wall, Jacob Fields, Jay Place, Cole Cabray, Trevor Fitz, Randall Carter, Trevor Mattingly, Tanner Tomasi, Alex McCallum. Green flag is out. We are underway in your 20 lap sprint to the end as we are into turn number 1 and 2. It's the 48 of Yeager. Rides the cushion into the wall as well. Here comes Majulis now. Majulis ducking down to the inside, down into turn number 3 and 4. He stays low. They go 2, 3 and 4 wide through turns number 3 and 4. Oh boy, it is on like Donkey Kong in the 2 of Jesse Wall. He's into the wall. He'll lose a number of positions. He falls back, to near dead last. And we are yellow. Oh my. What a start in tonight's feature event. Woo! It had it all. And we've got Dusty Ladner. The reason for the caution as we take a look here at your UltimateDirtTV instant replay. Just was sliding up the racetrack and there was contact there with Jesse Wall. Ladner goes around. In fact, collects the 37 there of Travis Gardner just as he was getting that machine turned around. And yellow lights are on for the first time in tonight's prelim main event. So it looks like that the main event for the other server has just kicked off with Alex Burge. Nice to see James Edens and Tyler Ducharme back in the field here tonight. We got teammates of Dustin Hall in there. Logan Rumsey's there as well. But just like us, they have a very, very quick caution. So hopefully have Matt Bailey and Alex Robinson on the call for the main event. We are back to green this time by the pace truck will pull infield. Dylan Yeager, Blake Majulis once again will lead us off turn number 4. Green flag is out. Just a couple of laps in the books here in the main event. Majulis and Ryan Underwood there. And Dylan Yeager, they've all got a little tight on the entry into turns 1 there on the cushion. Cabray moves into position for Jacob Fields, trying to move on Trevor Mattingly, but Mattingly drives back to the outside. Everybody single file, the first 6 drivers, single file up on the top side of the racetrack. You've got Alex McCallum in the 1 machine, trying to get by Trevor Fitz. 4 wide down into turn number 3 and 4. This may not end well, and it won't end well. Sheldon overly hard into the concrete. Along with Jay Place and Jay Place. We know what kind of driver he gets. We know what kind of competition, what kind of speed he has in that 16 machine. And unfortunately, he's just not having the start of the main event that he would have hoped. Carter throws a slide job there on Jay Place. He gets into the back of him. Brett Carter going to go around and upside down. We are going yellow. And in fact, Brett Carter going to go back to the pits. So second yellow of the evening inside the first 10 laps. So hopefully these drivers are going to clean it up for the main event. Looking forward to that A main event again. This is server number 1, server number 2 going on another stream here on UltimateDirtTV. So 2 broadcasts going on at the same time. Thank you to, of course, Matt Bailey and Alex Robinson for doing that one. Wes, you're asking the wrong person, mate. Just the broadcaster. If you feel like you can do the job of race control, by all means, message World of Thunder or Miller Family Trucking Esports League, powered by WOTL on Facebook, and let them know that you're interested in becoming a race controller. Jaeger once again will lead us back to the green flag. 6 laps is in the books, 14 remaining here at Eldora. Back underway. Server number 1, main event, 20 laps is on the board. We're already 6 laps in. Slide job by Majulis there. Jaeger turns it back underneath him. Underwood was on the bottom side. Here comes Cole Cabray. They duck and dive every which way possible, but yellow, yellow, yellow. So again, a big thank you to, of course, the Miller Family Trucking and, of course, World of Thunder Esports League. Thanks to iRacing. Check out, well, if you're not already on the service, check out iRacing.com. Again, we are live across Facebook and YouTube. Go to youtube.com/UltimateDirtTV. Hit that subscribe button. It is free to watch. So you can go to, if you're on YouTube, you know, check out the Facebook page. Go to facebook.com/UltimateDirtTV. Justin Hanley and Believe. Thank you very much for becoming the followers here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Thank you to Octane Inc. as well for sharing out the stream. And a couple of days ago, Platzi and Brennan Yamrick becoming supporters of the page. So lights are out. Lap 7 is about to be in the books. 13 remaining. Just taking a little longer than expected. As these drivers just fighting for every inch of the racetrack and fighting to stay inside the top 10, I believe it is. We go back to green flag action. Majulis goes to the bottom. That leaves a lane there for Underwood and Cabray. You don't want to give those drivers too much room, because if you leave them a lane on the top side, they are going to take it. But here comes Majulis with a big Hail Mary play in turns 3 and 4. He slid up across the front of the nose of the 46 machine of Ryan Underwood, and Underwood made that work. Cabray runs in third now. Cabray. Here comes Majulis back to the inside, slides up. Oh, very, very, very be careful. Was Cole Cabray, sorry, Blake Majulis. And back under yellow flag conditions once again. So these drivers just struggling to put in some back-to-back laps here at the Eldora Speedway. We are about a lap away from half race distance. Chase Hardy back in the pits along with Joseph Lavallee. Brendan Holtmeyer as well back in the pits. So you take those 3 cars out of contention in what was, sorry, in fact, not sure why we started 26, but Brent Carter is also out of the event. I thought we started 24. So apologies to the final 2 drivers that didn't get shown on the broadcast. So the single file restart in effect here. Back to green thanks to the 48 of Ryan Underwood. Travis Gardner out of the event in car 37. So we've lost 6 cars out of the 26 car field. 20 cars left on the racetrack. Underwood looking to close in here on his teammate of Dylan Yeager. Yeager run some sort of cutback line through 3 and 4, half race distance, halfway home. Majulis with a slide job there on Cabrera. Here comes Jacob Fields. Fields now down low. Here comes a challenge for the race lead. Ryan Underwood will lead lap number 11. And now we are inside 10 to go. Ryan Underwood. It was only a matter of time until he got to the race lead. Yeager runs in second. Majulis third. I tell you what, Majulis right now, just wondering what is going to happen and where they will start. Whether they just line up on the outside or inside of server number 1 and 2. Because, well, these drivers have got a lot of work to do if they are to put it down to a redraw, or whether they start inside or outside. Jacob Fields trying to close in here on Cole Cabrera. Top 5 run single file. 6 is Fitz. Mattingly 7. Tomasi in 8. Austin Carr now 9th. Randall Carter in 10th. Here comes Chance Carr. We'll keep an eye on this 10th position, because this might be the magical bubble number right now. Chance Carr to the outside on Austin Carr and Randall Carter. 3-way they go. Austin Carr slides up in front of Chance. Chance Carr comes back through the middle of the racetrack. Chance Carr back to position. Well, moving to position number 9. Austin Carr makes a mistake with just 5 to go. We are on lap number 16 this time by. Your leader is Underwood from Blake Majulis. Dylan Yeager slipped back to position number 3. Here comes Yeager, the big slide jump into turns 3 and 4. And while these two drivers, Majulis and Yeager, continue to slide each other, it's allowing the 46 to drive away from the rest of the field. And although we are now 4 laps away, there is certainly not enough time for either Majulis or Yeager to catch up and take over the race lead. Hello, we've got a slide job once again. Here comes Cabrera and Fields, making this a 4-car Jim Dandy of a feature race. Yeager slightly into the back of Majulis. Here comes Cabrera. Does he go for the daily double? No, pulls up alongside Majulis and says, hello, how you doing, buddy? That was going to be tight with 2 to go. Ryan Underwood, your race leader from Blake Majulis. Dylan Yeager in 3rd. Cabrera, Fields, your top 5. Mattingly, Fitz, Tomasi, Carr. That's Chance and Randall Carter. But it won't matter, because we are on the final lap right now. Down the back straightaway, prelim server number 1 of the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League Super Late Model Season Opener prelim main event will go to Ryan Underwood. 2nd at the line will be Blake Majulis. 3rd at the line is going to be Dylan Yeager. 4th will be Cole Cabrera. 5th is going to be Jacob Fields. Well done to your top 3. In fact, well done to your top 10. We will take an official look at those results in about 5 seconds. Make that 3, 2, 1. Absolutely, I would. Platty. Hey, I got 3rd in some sprint cars earlier. You missed it. So let's take a look at your feature race results here. Ryan Underwood gets the win ahead of Blake Majulis. Dylan Yeager 3rd. 4th, Cole Cabrera. Jacob Fields 5th. Trevor Mattingly 6th. Tanner Tomasi 7th. Trevor Fitz 8th. Randall Carter 9th. Chance Carr rounds out the top 10, if that is the bubble. Congratulations to those 10 drivers. No, you weren't even there, mate. Jesse Wall in 11th. Sheldon Nobley 12th. Ethan Sprague, Tyler Schaefer, and Dusty Ladner. Your top 15 drivers, followed by Jay Place in 16th. Larry Townsend, Nick Baum, Eric York, Austin Carr. Your top 20, Chase Hardy, Brandon Holtmeyer, Joseph LaValle, Travis Gardner, Alex McCullum, and Brent Carter. We'll go trackside and chat to your 3rd place driver here this evening. In car number 48, it's Dylan Yeager. Dylan, congratulations on a 3rd place finish here. And what, you locked yourself into the main event. You've got to be happy with that one, and now you start the process of trying to take out round number 1.
Yeah, I was just trying to get in the redraw there, to be honest with you. I wasn't trying to win the thing. I guess it was just kind of a coincidence that I led the first 10 laps or so, and then I started choking. But yeah, once Ryan got around me, I was like, go ahead. I'm not going to take both of us out because I know we're both in the redraw. So yeah, I'm happy with the 3rd place there. It should put us in a pretty decent spot going into the A main here.
Mate, what's it going to take for you to take out the season open here tonight? Because now we're going to, we've gone from 75 drivers. We're going to have 24 drivers competing around Eldora. What's it going to take? What do you think the track is going to do?
I mean, it depends on if they pre-generate it or not. I mean, obviously they started the track at 14%, so it had a super cushion. But I mean, if they start the track at like 0%, I think it'll be a nice racy track. And I think it's just going to be a matter of keeping your car clean and being at the right place at the right time.
No, buddy, congratulations on 3rd. Before we let you go, of course, an opportunity right now to thank your sponsors, people behind the scenes.
Yeah, got to thank everyone over at Team VLR for everything they do for me. Got to thank you for the broadcast, and got to thank the World of Thunder guys for running another season.
All right, Dylan Yeager home in 3rd place. We'll chat to the driver that comes home 2nd place here tonight. And boy, he was able to work for this one, but Blake Majulis, not the dominating performance by you tonight, but it's just a prelim server, right? You've done part 1 of getting into the show, and now you look forward to the main event.
Yeah, same thing last week. No worries. Weren't very good there on the top. Top was like 3 or 4 tenths better. Tried the bottom there, and we went to 4th, and that was obviously junk. So, I really don't care about that race. We'll focus on the big one here coming out for sure.
Wait, what would it mean to you to pick up not only another win, another season opener here for season number 14, and just continue to grow the wins list in the tally here at World of Thunder?
Yeah, it'd be pretty good here, especially knowing we got 2 servers up and running here. It just shows we got a lot of cars out tonight. It'd be cool to win for sure. That'd be best case scenario, and we'll see what we get after this redraw.
Well, 75 cars dwindle down to 24. Blake, congratulations on the win. Again, before we let you go, an opportunity to thank a lot of people behind the scenes, a lot of good people on this race car, mate.
Appreciate it. You for broadcasting, of course, as always. Represent Limited Ammo Performance. CFM Esports, Majula Say Speed Shop, BK Designs, CD Cinematography, and everybody that's watching out there. Appreciate it.
All right, Blake Majulis home in 2nd spot. We'll chat to your prelim main event server number 1 winner, Ryan Underwood. Ryan, congratulations on the win. And, well, I guess you put everybody on notice, buddy. You get the job done here in prelim server number 1. You've got to feel comfortable at the moment.
Yeah. The track was really a finesse track. You had to figure out what the car liked and what it didn't, and we were just trying to figure out what the car liked, and whoever could figure it out, I had a feeling would be able to win the race. So that auto-gen racetrack really set us for a loop, and I guess I was able to compensate the best, and we were able to come home with the win.
Wait, talk us through what it's like to run the cushion in a super late model around here, because you've really got to be. You've got to have a lot of throttle control, because that one little mistake can either rail you around the cushion to gain a lot of speed, pass some cars, and throw that sliders into the next turn. But also on the other end of the scale, it can also suck you into the wall. And just like it did Jay Place, you go from a top 5 car to finishing outside the magic number and not being in the main event.
It really just comes down to knowing where your rear end is and where your spoiler is. You gotta know where it's at and know when to get on the gas to help the car rotate more, to get the car where you want it to be, and when to let off and not push as hard as you want to. And that's really just a mind game, because you want to push, but you can't go past that certain limit, or else you'll just start making mistakes. And I did a few times. The car got really tight, and they pulled away from me. But you just got to really find that happy medium, and once you find it, you got to stick to it.
No, buddy, look, well done on the prelim main event win here. We'll look forward to the main event. We've got the redraw coming up. So before we let you go, of course, sponsors, shout out to all that good stuff. Ryan, who makes this happen for you?
You for broadcast, everybody over there at UDTV. I mean, all y'all do for us, putting on the broadcast. Team VLR, CI Performance, CFM Esports, the Jewel C Setup Shop, Chad Brittany over there at Mecca Motorsports and Northside Graphics and Designs, Beehive Media. Go check them out for anything to do with dirt racing and racing in general, and Scalf Race Wraps and everybody on the car.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Underwood home in first place here in prelim server number 1. That'll wrap up that server. Again, we've got the redraw coming up, so we will take an opportunity to step aside here on UltimateDirtTV. We're going to put it back to the pre-screen. We'll have some music going for you, and we will be right back in hopefully the not too distant future. If for some reason we have to shut the server down or shut the broadcast down and relaunch a new one, we will do that, but we are looking to stay live on the airway. So stick around, come back in just a few moments' time. You're watching the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League Super Late Model National Series round number 1, the season opener from the virtual Rossburg, Ohio's Eldora Speedway.
You can believe what happened over here, man. We're gonna run out there and really went in the house. Cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see the devil in a glance, boy. Shotgun knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. and watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people. And this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for. And this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 or 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door. And you knocking, might step out like motherfuckers get the dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking. The sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man. I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me. I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better things to do, so I'll let you go and get back to
Y'all was
duty.
coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people. And this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for. And this is God's plan. This is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Got a call about the disturbance. Some neighbors heard some gunshots. They wanted me to come check it out. I was just taking out trash. And I ain't heard nothing. We've been hanging out, you know. Ain't nothing going on around here. I just got the kids in the house and stuff like that. We're just hanging out, having a good old time. Gotcha. Yeah, man. That's it. Sounds good to me. All right, y'all take it easy. Have a good night, man. You too, man. You ain't gonna believe what happened over here, man. Got real warm out there. Really went in the house. Cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Young was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Stand up and mind. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see the devil in a glance, boy. So I can knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 or 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too. picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense, so please approach with caution. You never know who's watching, you never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking might step out like motherfuckers get to dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking, the sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man, I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me, I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better things to do, so I'll let you go and get back to doing.
Coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. From here, then you won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy.
Got a call about a disturbance. Some neighbors heard some gunshots. They wanted me to come check it out. I was just taking out trash. And I ain't heard nothing. We've been hanging out, you know. Ain't nothing going on around here. I just got the kids in the house and stuff like that. We're just hanging out, having a good old time. Gotcha. Yeah, man. That's it. Sounds good to me. All right, y'all take it easy. Have a good night, man. You too, man. You can believe what happened over here, man. We're gonna roam out there in the middle of the house. Cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. and walk away and get to leaving. Oh, I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance, you see boy. The devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with Lord mine. Have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 or 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door. And you knocking, might step out like motherfuckers get their dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking. The sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man. I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me. I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better things to do, so I'll let you go and get back to do
coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Glad you brought your friends.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV back at Eldora Speedway. Oh, that's right. Welcome back. Sorry. To Eldora Speedway here for the Miller Family Trucking Esports League, and it's the Miller Family Trucking National Super Late Model Tour here at Eldora for week number 1. And we're going to run down our starting lineup here for tonight's feature event, starting on from the back. So starting in row number 12, it is Jay Place, and starting in row number 11, it'll be Dustin Hall, Huey Quillen. Those are your 3 provisionals for tonight.
Yeah, then we've got we've also got Austin Hunter and Chance Kerr as well from positions for back there as well in third last row as well.
Starting in the row number 9, it's Blake Depanay for Wolf Racing, and also to the inside, it is going to be Chance Carr in his number 2 machine in the Dig Setup Shop, number 2.
On row number 8, we've got Alex Bergeron, 3-time What About Lost Nos entering Sprint Car iRacing champion. And to his inside, we've got Trevor Fitz. I'm not sure what car number he runs, but we've got Trevor Fitz there as well.
Starting on the outside of row number 7, it is the 25 for Slick Sim Sports of Tyler Ducharme. And then to the inside, it's the 09, the Tomasi Posse from Pittsburgh, Kansas. It's Tanner Tomasi.
Row number 6, we've got Robert Fletcher, and to his inside, we've got the 3T of Trevor Mattingly.
Starting on the outside of row number 5, he hails from Manchester, Pennsylvania, in the 41 for Slick Sim Sports. It is Logan Rumsey. To the inside, the 007 for D1RT. It is Jacob Fields.
For Swindell Speed Labs, number 52 machine, this is row number 4. We've got James Edens, and to his inside, the number 71 machine, Cole Cabray.
Starting on the outside of row number 3, it's the 127, the CFM Esports Majulis C Setup Shop. It is Blake Majulis. To the inside, the 25 of Zach McSwain. He hails from Mooresboro, North Carolina.
Ladies and gentlemen, row number 2, position number 4 will be the Speed Shop 51.com, Momentum Sim Sports, CT Designs, number 50, Dixon Slinger. Inside row number 2, position number 3 will be the 46 car of Ron Underwood for Team Victory Lane Racing.
And on your front row, on the outside, it is the 48 for Team VLR, the TAC 3 Defense, Bighorn Taxidermy. He hails from Hamilton, New Jersey. It is Dylan Yeager. And on your poll for tonight, we got him here tonight, the Dover, Arkansas native Slam Sim Sports, the 144. It's Brent New. That is your starting grid here for tonight's main event. And man, oh man, Matt Bailey, talk about, we jinxed him there for a sec. We got him. We got Brent New on the front row.
Yeah, we did, mate. And look, it's going to be an awesome race here tonight. 50 laps. Here at the Eldora Speedway, the track is in absolutely awesome shape. We saw a good run over the 2 servers here tonight so far. You saw Ryan Underwood take out the race in server 1. We saw, trying to think of his name again. We saw, what was shoot, I forgot his name now. Took out server 2. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be an awesome night here at the Eldora Speedway. We've had 360 sprint cars. We've had super late models. We've had 2 servers of them so far here tonight. It's going to be a wicked night. We've still got 50 laps left yet to go.
And talk about way to start off season 14 again. We're going to talk about this here through 2 classifications already tonight. 128 cars signed in through the super late models and the wing sprint cars. So 128 cars that's signed in, that's signed, sealed, delivered right now. We have yet 400 races, 400 feature races. It was signed, sealed, delivered. The 360 wing sprint cars was 400 features in World of Thunder history, and just talk about the history that was made tonight.
Yeah, it's been absolutely unreal, So we've had some awesome racing between the 360 sprint cars. There was multiple groove lines here at Eldora. here tonight. So, yeah, what can we say? You know, it's going to be an awesome night of action, and hopefully we're about to get set to go. The cars are lining up on the pit lane right now. 50 laps on the board for your feature race.
And one thing that we can talk about right now, with the win here tonight in the 360 Wing Sprint Cars, Alex Bergeron is tied for second all-time on the wins list with none other than the 33 of M&C.
Yeah, it's, mate, you know, we always talk about Alex Bergeron and that team, ABR Esports team. You know, this guy, no matter what he puts his bottom into, you know he's always going to be fast. And, you know, hopefully tonight it's going to be another, he's, you know, starting right down the back as well. So hopefully you see what happens if he can come up through the field.
So 50 laps the distance. And I guess it's time. We're going to change it up. We usually just pick winners. Season 14, we're going to do something different. When I go bet on horses, I want to pick the top three. So guess what? We're going to pick the top three. Brett Wheeler, who are you picking in the top three? In any order. You can say whoever you want, whoever is going to finish in the top three. You don't have to pick an order. So he has Yeager, Underwood, and Majulis, Matt Bailey. Who are you going in your top three?
This is going to be good. I'm going to go Underwood, Brent New, and Alex Bergeron.
Ooh. I'm going to go here off on a ledge. Blake Majulis, James Edens, and I'm going to go back on the porch here, the 41 from Manchester, Pennsylvania. Logan Rumsey gets the top three here.
Well, race fans, there it is. There we have it. We're going to get set to show you the most awesome sight in all of motorsports. The 4 wide to salute to you, the race fans. How good. We're going to crank it up here at Eldora Speedway. These guys lining up in the 4 wide.
Here we go. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, 4.5 years ago, the Wotel Group was formed, now known as the Miller Family Trucking Esports League, with over 1,700 iRacing League members, one of the oldest iRacing sanctioning series here on the server. The drivers and staff of the Wotel Group would like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in all night long for 14 long seasons. They salute to you at home with the 4 wide salute. Grab your friends, share this broadcast out, because, ladies and gentlemen, season 14, it's going to be a barn burner here at Eldora Speedway. The super late models return to action right now.
They are 4 wide. How good. And check out the second row. Majulis, James Edens. In there as well as the 71 car. That is Cole Cabray. And then to his inside, you got Zach McSwain as well. How cool is this, race fans? Nothing better ever shows than a 4 wide to salute to you, the race fans, here tonight at Eldora Speedway. And we are about to get set. They're lining up in the double Congolano Menace. And we got something cool on the show for you guys tonight. See if we can nail it. The guys get set. Alex, we're about to get set to go racing, mate. We got 50 laps on the board.
Lights will go out next time by, but talk about it last week. We went 1 caution, and then we went green to checkered at the end. Phenomenal racing throughout that big 50-lap A-main event. Tonight, talk about these front few rows. You have Brent New, who pulled the lucky pull of the night, and he got the pole sitter. You have Ryan Underwood. You have Blake Majulis. You have Logan Rumsey. You have Alex Bergeron. You have a whole bunch of cars in this field. Dustin Hall, Huey Quillen, Jay Place. But guess what? The lights are out. We're going to go green. Next time by, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone watching at home, who do you got tonight? Do you have the 144 sitting on the pole of Brent New? Do you have the 46 for VLR of Ryan Underwood taking home the win? Or back in the 13th spot, the 25 of Tyler Ducharme, Alex Bergeron in 15th, or one of the provisionals tonight of Huey Quillen, Dustin Hall, Jay Place. Will one of them come through the field here tonight? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down because it's time to throw down. Season 14, it's your feature showdown. Green flag is out.
We're underway here at Eldora Speedway, down to turns number 1 and 2. Early race leader is Brent New. Here comes Ryan Underwood to the inside. Had a big look on the inside of Brent New. Brent New looking for his first career victory win here in Wotel season number 14. Down to the bottom corner in turns 1 and 2. Majulis there in position number 3 at the moment. But have a look at Brent New, running the top side of the speedway. Cole Cabray there as well on the outside of Dixon Slinger.
Brent New dropped back to the 3rd spot here, but he's talked about it in the pits. We talked to him before this feature event. He said he's been running up front with these guys lately. He just wants to stay out of the way. Ryan Underwood, he's in their top spot. There's Trevor Mattingly in the 5th spot. He's had some quick runs as well. But again, look at the 48. Tough break already there for Dylan Yeager, back to 13th.
Yeah, Dylan Yeager unfortunately had a shocker of a start there. Unfortunately, it looks like the car didn't actually get up and go there on the initial start there for Dylan Yeager in the 48 machine. So we'll keep an eye on the 48 car of Dylan Yeager. Hopefully no troubles with that race car. But meanwhile, race leader is Ryan Underwood.
Ryan Underwood out in front right now. We kept alluding to it in the first session here tonight that Blake Majulis, Evan C., Zach McSwain, Davin Cardwell were the only 4 winners in the last time the Super Late Models had a season here for the Miller Family Trucking Esports League. And out in front right now is a different face, the 46 of Underwood. Man contact there. That was Brent New, and I think James Edens might have been involved as well there. But oh my goodness, Zach McSwain, Trevor Mattingly, 3 and 4.
Yeah, how good so far, race fans. That was Trevor Mattingly and Brent New that got into each other there in turn number 3 and 4 last time by there as well, Alex. Meanwhile, race leader Blake Majulis into turns number 1 and 2. Down the back straight away they run. You got Zach McSwain and Trevor Mattingly there on screen as well. Into turns number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 this time by. Down the main straightaway they run. A big thanks to B&B Simulators as Race Control chucking that up on the screen for the star donation. How good is that? Thank you very much, guys. Into turn number 3 and 4. Have a look at the Tomasi on the bottom side of the speedway as well, coming after James Edens.
And look for a second. Where are the guys? Huey Quillen right now, he is in the 21st spot. You have Dustin Hall in that 331 up to 18th already. Jay Place, he's moved up to the 13th spot here. Again, 3 guys who used their provisional here for the opening night. And Jay Place right now up to 13th.
Yeah, back to the top side of the speedway now for the 16 car. That is Jay Place back there as well. You got Tomasi on the bottom side. You got James Edens on the top side. You had Dixon Slinger there through the middle as well. Back down to turns 1 and 2. Tomasi back to the bottom. Edens through the middle. Slinger followed him on in through the middle as well. Into turn number 3 and 4, ladies and gentlemen. Running a few laps in, but we've still got a lot of laps left to go.
The 52 of James Edens right now in the 6th spot here, but has company. The 09, that's Tanner Tomasi, Dixon Slinger, Dylan Yeager now. He's trying to get his face back in the picture here as he started up on your front row here tonight. He dropped back out of the top 10 in the first opening laps. So he's in 9th right now, so keep an eye on that VLR 48, but up front, it is still Underwood, Majulis, and McSwain.
Yeah, this is going to become a good little battle here on the bottom side of the speedway. Majulis looked on the bottom, couldn't get the run though. Back to the top side though in turns 1 and 2. Majulis in the 127 car. Down the back straight of the run, little bump there of the wall there for Blake Majulis, but heading down into turns 3 and 4. Majulis and they're side by side across the stripe.
Zach McSwain, keep an eye on the 25 right there. We're on board with him as he is stalking that 127 of Blake Majula's on the top side here. And we saw it earlier on in those feature events. The top side went away here when the track was like this. That bottom side and middle came in very clutch for some of those drivers to make the field here tonight. So keep an eye on that bottom where Blake Majulis is, or there's a top side. Stay in play like Zach McSwain's hoping it does.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. Through turns 3 and 4, we're on board there with Zach McSwain there for a little bit. You can see how much the track is drying out on board that race car when you had a look at the track there through turns 1 and 2. Last time by around the circuit as well. So the track absolutely drying out here tonight. So the moisture in this racetrack will be absolutely drying out here right now. So these guys, it's going to be a struggle to find traction in these race cars.
As you see the track starting to dry out here, we're closing in on 20 laps complete in your A main event right now. Tanner Tomasi under pressure right now. As you see, there is James Edens, there's Dixon Slinger, there's Dylan Yeager. All these cars right now in the top 10, but everyone fighting out early on season. These points are very valuable here. A shortened season for these super late models and everyone else here this season. So every point valuable as Tomasi hits the wall.
Yeah, Tanner Tomasi there copped the wall there in turn number 3 and 4. Unfortunate for Tanner Tomasi there. 4 wide though in turns 1 and 2. How good was that? You had Logan Rumsey in there as well with the 37 car of Jacob Fields. Oh, it's all on like Donkey Kong right now here at Eldora, Alex.
And now you see we're almost 3 wide. We are 3 wide there, as that is the 48 of Dylan Yeager, Tanner Tomasi. But Jacob Fields right now, that 007 slide job on the 50 of Dixon Slinger. Jacob Fields now up to the A spot, but look who's in 7th. It right now, hard charger has to be Jay Place right now up to the 7th spot as a provisional here tonight.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. How good to have Jay Place in the field for tonight as well. Into turns number 3 and 4 this time by working lap number 29 of 50 here at the Eldora Speedway. Into turns number 1 and 2, heading down the back straightaway. Tomasi caught the wall there on the outside of the back straightaway. Into turns number 3 and 4 this time by. You had C. Tomasi there running through the middle. See if he can find some of the moisture left in this racetrack.
Everyone battling it out right now. As you see, we're going 3 wide once more. There's Fields, there's Yeager, there's Jay Place. Slide job on Jay Place. Now we're going to go as Place goes in the middle here, this 3 wide battle. This is for your 7th spot right now as Brent New. He's going to get pulled in the mix here. So is James Edens. So here we go. This battle now is going to start pulling in to a battle for the 5th spot.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Here we go at the moment as well, down to turns number 1 and 2. Still got Jay Place there on screen at the moment. Brent New, he's fallen back a little bit as well to position number 7 at the moment. He had a top 3 run earlier on tonight in server number 2. So that's what got him into tonight's big dance. Started up on the front row and he's back down now to position number 7, or 8, sorry, as the 48 car of Dylan Yeager comes through the field. He's up to the 7th spot right now.
Dylan Yeager back into the top 10 again, and there it is. The first caution of your A main event comes here as we almost closed in on 30 laps complete before our first caution. So if we go back green, we're going to near that 20 laps to go mark. But here's your UltimateDirtTV instant replay. And oh no, the 12 of Alex Bergeron. Is it so? Let's see here. Ooh. Yep, just going to come in a little too hot there as the 12 gets sideways, brings out the caution, because right there is your leaders. So a tough break there for the 12 machine of Alex Bergeron, but we've seen it before. Alex Bergeron has moved up through the field from being in the back, but slicker track, dry track, tough competition on the field. Can he do anything about it?
So, yeah, that's right, Alex as well. So, tough break there for Alex Bergeron here tonight. Had a good run here earlier on tonight in the 360 wing sprint car competition as well, and had a good run earlier on tonight, or just moments ago in server number 2. Fell back a little bit though, so finished in the top 10, and that's what got him back out on the speedway. Hopefully nothing broken on the 12 car of Alex Bergeron, 3-time What of Outlaws NOS entering sprint car iRacing champion as well, and two-time World of Thunder champion as well in the 360 Wing Sprint Car competition. As well, he's won a championship as well in the 410s, I was being told by Mr. McMillian earlier on tonight as well. So hopefully Bergeron can recuperate in the 12 car and come back up through the field here within the closing laps of tonight's feature race, as well as we're back to the green flag at turn number 4.
The 127 of Blake Majulis is your new leader here as he took the lead at the start-finish line before that caution came out. So Ryan Underwood back to the second spot, but you look right already here. Battle for the third spot, McSwain, Mattingly, Edens, J Place, everyone in the mix here for your top 3.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. Have a look at those 3 wide momentarily there in turns 1 and 2. Heading down the back straight away there is James Edens, the K1 Race Gear Swindle Speed Labs number 52 machine. Through the turns 3 and 4 this time by Delamain straight away. Into turns number 1 and 2. Mattingly there as well with James Edens. Edens slid up ever so slightly. Couldn't get the run though on Trevor Mattingly. Right on the renerve bar though of the 16 car, the Victory Lane Racing number 16. That is Jay Place there, but have a look at Dylan Yeager come through as well.
Everyone battling it out right now. James Edens in that 52 machine looking to get into the top 5 here. That 16 of Jay Place, remember, started in the back of the field. The 16 machine up to 5th, coming after the 13 of Trevor Mattingly. As Trevor Mattingly holds the top side here, Jay Place goes to the bottom, but what can he do here as he gets a caution flag out? This should be interesting here as, again, 2 cautions now in this feature event. But it's going to add some drama because, again, third on back was fighting it out. Dustin Hall involved in that caution there. But, man, oh, man, from third on to about 10th, they were all fighting for those spots.
Yeah, that's definitely right, mate. And let's see what can happen with this restart coming up here very shortly as well. Blake Majulis is your race leader in the 127 car. On board with him right now. We were just momentarily there with the 127 of Blake Majulis. Having a look at the back end of the Design 75 127 Industries number 127. That is Blake Majulis on board there with him right now. You can see the difference. Have a look at this racetrack, Alex. As we can see, there's a little bit of moisture in turns 1 and 2. But as you move up the racing line there, you can also see how slick it gets towards the top of the cushion.
And we had this discussion during the first feature that bottom side on the front and back straightaway, down those straight chutes, if it gets too slick to control, watch those guys try and get to that moisture on the restarts especially, because if you spin the tires and you're on those front few rows, you can cause a massive pileup, and it's not going to be pretty. And there's going to be some angry drivers at your trailer at the end of the night.
Yeah, that's definitely right, mate, as well. The one thing that they've got to consider as well is how they enter on the bottom side of the speedway. We saw Brett Wheeler tackle the bottom side earlier tonight in the 360 Wing Sprint Car competition and cop the inside concrete wall there as well. He ate a bit of the concrete there in the feature race and unfortunately unsettled that race car. So, let's see what happens here on the restart as we're back to the green flag.
Green flag back out, the 127 back out in front, but already a move for the second spot. Zach McSwain went for an early slider. There is old man James Edens as Trevor Mattingly. He dropped back to 8th now as, caution flag out. So when we go back to the green flag, we will have 15 laps to run here in your A main event. And the question is now, can the 127 hold on to the win? Can the 52 in his return to the World of Thunder Esports League of James Edens, can he get a top 10? Can Jay Place top off his hard charger with a podium finish here tonight? And again, Alex Bergeron in 19th right now. Can he sneak back in to the top 10? All valuable questions. All will be answered when we go back to the green flag. But Matt Bailey, no matter what, with only these few cautions, we've been fighting all throughout these 50 laps.
Yeah, that's definitely right, mate. It's been pretty gnarly here tonight so far in the big show here for the super late models. And, well, nothing ever goes anyone's way when we come into big races like this, as well as the season opener for the World of Thunder Esports League. And we'll see what happens in the closing laps of tonight's feature race with Blake Majulis. Mr. Moneybags himself. Can he get career victory number 69 tonight, or will Ryan Underwood steal it off him here in the closing laps of tonight's feature?
And ladies and gentlemen, if you like the action here tonight, tomorrow night, the action keeps going on 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The Octane Inc. Pro Late Models return to Eldora Speedway here tomorrow night. And then following that, the return of the Wingless 360s. They will be kicking off their return and their season at 10 p.m. Eastern Time at Eldora. And then next Sunday and Monday, Volusia Speedway in Florida will be the place to be for all the action. Again, you can catch it all on UltimateDirtTV.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well as we go back to the green flag, back down to turns number 1 and 2. You can see Majulis. He's gone to the bottom as well, heading down the back straight away into turns number 3 and 4. Goes to the top side in turns 3 and 4. This time by Majulis. Comes down low on the racetrack. Finds the moisture in turns number 3 and 4, but goes back to the bottom in turns 1 and 2.
Everyone battling it out right now. You have Ryan Underwood. You have Zach McSwain going at it here for your second spot. Trevor Mattingly, Jay Plays, and James Edens. Those guys going at it there. That's for your 5th spot and 4th spot there with James Edens in the 6th spot. Jacob Fields, Dylan Yeager, Tanner Tomasi, they're going at it behind them as well. So again, the top 10 have battled it out, but we cannot diss the mid-pack and back-pack because they've been going at it once more.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. So what we saw just earlier on, a couple of laps ago, Majulis got into the safety catch fence in turns number 3 and 4. And unfortunately, he's unsettled that race car. That's what allowed Ryan Underwood and Zach McSwain to catch up ever so slightly. But Majulis, though, back on the throttle in the 127 machine.
And look who's in the 12th spot. It's the 12 of Alex Bergeron, now up to 11th here as he's trying to make a move up into that top 10. We talked about that last caution. Can he do it here? He's battling out with Dixon Slinger, Tanner Tomasi. Those guys are on his hit list here. Can the 12 machine finish off tonight with a top 10 finish? Blake Majulis, your all-time winner. He's looking to add another victory on here. And again, he is your last winner here in the super late model action. He won the final race. So can Majulis continue the winning ways?
Yeah, we'll have to check it out once we get back down to 5 laps to go. We've still got a few laps left to go before we reach that point of the race, though. Have a look at those 3 wide into turn number 3 and 4. Dylan Yeager, Jay Place, and James Edens there through turn 3 and 4, still side by side in turns 1 and 2.
Everyone battling it out right now. James Edens right now on the top side. There you have a Jay Place in the middle. Dylan Yeager on the bottom side. 2 VLR cars. And now James Edens. He is in your top 5 here, folks. The 52 of James Edens looking after Trevor Mattingly now in the 13. He is in the 4th spot. But Jay Place, again, he's in 6th. Dylan Yeager going after him right now. And again, Yeager's one of those drivers who's always up front, never throws a slider half the time. He just sticks to his line on the bottom, and he always finishes on the top 10.
Yeah, that's right, mate. It's always good to see a lot of these drivers move up in their spots as well. Here on the we got 5 laps left to go, though, coming out of turn number 4 this time by Majulis. Ryan Underwood is right there as well on the top side. He's looking to capitalise on Majulis. He caught the wall ever so slightly in turns 1 and 2. But the race is on for the race lead, Alex.
The 127 of Blake Majulis right now holds on to your race lead, but for how long? Because Ryan Underwood has gained a lot of speed on that 127 here. As you see, these two are going to go head-to-head here. The CFM sponsored Blake Majulis, the 127 there. The Majulis C Setup Shop is sponsoring that 46 machine, so there might be the same setup here. So now it's just who can drive it better.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. So back down to turns 1 and 2. Majulis, your race leader, into turns number 3 and 4 this time by. Here comes James Edens into turns number 3 and 4 with a slide job for position number 4.
James Edens right now, he gets up into 4th, but there's Mattingly as well. Blake Majulis, Ryan Underwood again near 1 and 2 as Underwood trying to gain back those spots here. He gets into the wall, and guess what? No better way to kick off the season in the super late models than with what I love the most, green, white, checkered. Oh, Matt Bailey, sit down, relax, because there's going to be some drama.
Oh, mate, it's always on like this here at the Eldora Speedway. It's always good to see these drivers get out and, whenever there's a situation like this, it's always going to get out and about, and we always know that the final lap is going to be an absolute barnstormer. Here at the Eldora Speedway tonight, we saw it moments ago, earlier on tonight here at the Eldora Speedway in the 360 wing sprint car competition. But we saw that in one of the LCQs as well here in 360 wing sprint car competition. It was absolutely astronomical with the way that the race finished here tonight at Eldora with 360s and also super late models just earlier on.
Matt Bailey, I see a comment. I got to ask. Platzi said something about your UMP. I kind of need to know about this UMP.
Well, what happened was I went to run the new skin that I put together the other night, but then I found out that everything was in the wrong place. So I went to my old backup skin when I first started on iRacing with the Valvoline car, and well, that was all good and well. So that was all right out on the racetrack, and unfortunately, because the way things run here with trading paints on iRacing, unfortunately, it didn't load up in time. So we went with that, but we actually came home with a pretty decent run. I think it was about 9th or 10th last night.
I got nothing on that one. But the green flag is out. The white flag in the hands of the flagman here. James Edens making a move. Slide job for your third spot. That battle is on between Ryan Underwood, James Edens. White flag in the air. Blake Majolis, he is leading into 1 and 2 here. Battle is on for that third spot between Underwood and Edens. But through 3 and 4, ladies and gentlemen, win number 69, the 127. Blake Majolis wins season 14 opener. Zach McSwain, James Edens, he will come home in third. Ryan Underwood, Jay Place finishes your top 5. And man, oh man, we got some photo finishes there for some spots. So we got to wait and see as there's a parking lot.
I'll tell you what, Alex, I think our technical producer here tonight is going to have a big smile on his face. He's going to be banging his hands together because his favorite driver just won the feature race tonight, and he's doing that right now. So how good is that? Brett Wheeler absolutely out of his seat, and a standing ovation for Blake Majolis. Ladies and gentlemen, bang your hands together for Mr. Moneybags himself for D1RT Racing. It is Blake Majolis.
So Majolis wins tonight. Zach McSwain second. James Edens will come home in third in the return. Ryan Underwood fourth. Jay Place rounds out your top 5.
Home in position number 6 was Trevor Mattingly. 7th was Dylan Yeager. 8th was Tanner Tomasi. And good run tonight by Tanner as well. Cole Cabrera came home in the 71 car in position number 9. Huey Quillen was there to round out your top 10.
11th with the 007 of Jacob Fields. 12th, Tyler Ducharme. Robert Fletcher in 13th. 14th was Austin Miller. Austin Hunter.
That's
and
right.
15th was Chance Carr.
Position 16 was Dustin Hall. 17th was Blake Depenay as well. Position 18, Dixon Slinger. Position 19, and not the run that he wanted tonight as well for Alex Bergeron. And unfortunately, he'll be the last car on the lead lap. And then positions 20 through to 23 were your casualties. Brent New, Logan Rumsey, Trevor Fitz, and Randall Carter here tonight will round out your 23 car field.
Well, we're heading down to victory lane, but first we're going to catch up with our third place finisher here tonight in a return. A long-awaited return, the 52 of James Edens, and talk about a way to return here to World of Thunder and Miller Family Trucking Esports League. That with a podium finish here tonight, how does it feel getting back in the action and a podium finish at that?
It feels really good. We've, I took some time off and messed with some asphalt stuff for the past couple months, and saw they were starting up the new season, so decided to come out and get back into the swing of things on dirt, and definitely had a decent showing tonight.
And now we see that 52 of Swindell Speed Labs going to be in action tomorrow night as well, especially. Can't wait to see this 52 in the wingless 360s. So a few times we'll see you on Sundays and Mondays coming for a few points championships here. So what's the mindset coming in now after a little hiatus?
We just, like I said, we just want to get back in the swing of things. The wingless will definitely be fun on Monday. Probably run for the championship in that. The late model stuff, I don't know. I don't know if I could compete with guys like Majulis and McSwain that run them all the time. But we'll be here when we got time, and we'll try to have some fun.
And now we know you got a lot of great people backing that number 52. So take some time and give some credit where credit is due to all those great people backing that 52.
Yeah, as always, got to thank Funnel Speed Lab, Slick Sim Sport, K1 Race Gear, Bear Archer, Bell Helmets, and then Dominator Designs and Wraps.
That is your third place finisher tonight in his returns. It's James Edens. And now, talking to our second place finishers, Matt Bailey, and it's Zach McSwain.
Yeah, down here with Zach McSwain. And Zach, mate, you had an absolute monstrous run earlier on tonight in the other server before we came into the big race, mate. It was a pretty monstrous run as well, mate. Run us through the closing lap to that race.
Yeah, we was just biding our time there. Riding in third, we'd got to Majulis and Underwood, and then didn't want to see that caution. I don't know if I could have got by them or not, but I was in a good rhythm, and then I just couldn't get back in that rhythm that I was in there on those last restarts. I just got by Underwood because I got stuck in the wall. So still take a second place to Majulis there, and go on to the next one.
Mate, between obviously heat racing server earlier on tonight as well, what changes would you like to see coming into tonight's big show?
I liked it. It ran great. I liked the 2 server deal or whatever. So, and the redraws. That's pretty cool. Change it up a little bit. It was ran good.
Mate, the difference obviously within the track as well. Obviously, she was pretty dry out there with the closing laps of that race as well, up towards the top side of the speedway. Mate, the difference in the way the race car reacted.
It was about the same as the other one. I feel like, and I guess the bottom in 1 and 2 was a lot better. I think that's where Majulis won the race at. I never tried to go down there to the very last lap, so we just stuck to about the same line pretty much the whole race there. The bottom was good at the very beginning, and it just went to the top. So,
mate, obviously great race here tonight. Now, that's the sponsors you want to thank on this 25 machine.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Big Al's Guns, Lizard Lit Pit Light, Speak in Action, Ryko Motorsports, KMJ Graphics for the paint. Thank y'all for the broadcast. Thanks, Steven, for putting on the race and getting us somewhere to race every Sunday night. And congrats to Blake on the win. So.
Well, that was Blake. That was Zach McSwain there. Well, Alex, you get to chat with our race winner here tonight. No doubt he's not a surprise winner here tonight as well.
Well, he picks up where he left off the past 2 seasons. The 127, Blake Majulis with another win. And I feel like you do it on a season basis at least of picking up the opener. And man, oh man, 127, Parkson and Victory Lane, and it has to feel good here tonight.
Oh yeah, it feels really good. I wasn't on my rig tonight, unfortunately. We had some flooding issues going on at home and wasn't able to race on my rig, so I'm on my girlfriend's rig, and it was just a struggle all night in that first race, and I was just all over the place spinning tire and whatnot, and put on the setup I usually run here, and it's so good around that bottom and in top in 3 and 4, and we ended up just taking the lead away there, and I think if we had a couple more laps, that cut down line would have started coming in. It would have been a little bit more interesting, but felt really good for what I had, that's for sure.
And now talk about through the night here. Again, new format tonight, so double servers. You dominate, you get into one of those redraw spots, but then the redraw was not kind to you. You pull the 6th spot, so you had to start on the outside of row number 3, but you made your way up through the field very cleanly, very quickly.
Yeah, we definitely got up to the front really fast there. I think we were going for the lead, in the first 2 laps. We were really good on the bottom, but that redraw is really interesting. They used to do that a couple builds ago, and it really mixed it up for sure. I mean, it can help and hurt you, that's for sure. But it'll be interesting to see how that plays out the rest of the season. Well,
win number 69 here next week. You have a chance at win number 7. Well, tomorrow night you have a chance at win number 70 here. So closing in on a 70th career win here. What's the momentum? What's the thought here? Because we said by the end of the year, you could have 100 wins.
Yeah, I mean, that, I don't really want to look at numbers too much, just try and keep going for that number. Do what we can every week and shoot for these wins. That's for sure. This season we got a lot more competition, a lot more cars, open setup, which I love. And, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot more hard, a lot more difficult, a lot more challenge, but I think we'll be just fine.
Well, now take some time. We see a lot of great sponsors on that 127. So take some time and thank the people who support you.
Yeah, of course. I appreciate it. You guys first, you and Brett and Matt, and for everything you guys do up here in the booth. I appreciate that every week. Represent Limited, Nick Diaz Academy, Reliable Energy Solutions, Chris Ferguson Motorsports, CD Cinematography, BK Design, Showtime Decals and Apparel, Design 75 for the sweet looking wrap, Race XR, Majula Say Speed Shop, CFME Sports, 127 Industries, and like I said, everybody that watched and you guys for broadcasting means a lot. Appreciate it.
That is your winner there tonight, the 127 of Blake Majulis and Matt Bailey. What are your final thoughts here? 2 races of the 4 in the books for week number 1 of season 14.
I reckon we're in for an absolute barnstorm of a season this season, and I reckon, if Majulis can keep up the way that he's been running and all that sort of stuff, man, I reckon by the end of this season we're going to see him close to nearly 80 wins.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, this will wrap things up here tonight for season 14. It kicked off here tonight at Eldora Speedway. Alex Bergeron wins the 360 Wing Sprint Cars. Blake Majulis wins the Super Late Models here at Eldora Speedway. Catch us tomorrow night. It is Pro Late Models. It is Wingless Sprint Cars back at Eldora Speedway. But that will all be on the Thunder Sim Racing Network tomorrow night. So again, UltimateDirtTV will be back here Sunday night at Volusia Speedway for all the great action. For Matt Bailey, Brett Wheeler, I am Alex Robinson, signing off from Eldora Speedway.